not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hello guys, today in this video, we're going to help you to find out the best steam irons in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Number 10. Tower T22008 Ceraglide Cordless Steam Iron. During testing, we found that we could stick with all of the power of a corded iron or switch to a cordless version whenever we liked with the Tower Ceraglide iron. With a fantastically affordable RRP, it's an excellent value iron and impressed us during testing with its really quick heating time, a 40 G/min steam output, and a 180 G/min steam boost. If you're wondering how the ability to be both cordless and corded works, this iron uses a base that can be used for a quick burst of charge or just be fixed to the bulk of the iron as you go, meaning there's no need to stop for a charge. This iron doesn't have the biggest water tank of them all, but it's perfectly adequate for small to medium homes with similarly sized laundry piles. Number 9. Philips Perfect Care Steam Generator 7000. The Philips Perfect Care Steam Generator 7000 was the surprise standout favorite of our ironing test run. It was easy for us to hastily judge this iron on looks alone. It's very big, a bit strange looking compared to a conventional iron, and quite heavy too, but looks can be deceiving, and it turns out that this steam generator system was an absolute dream to use. How does it work? You fill up the 1.8-liter water tank, which can last you for up to an incredible 2 hours of use, and then simply lift off the ultralight iron from the base itself. The iron itself uses optimal temp technology, which means that it can automatically adjust to whichever fabric you're ironing, which we think is pretty clever. You can also use it vertically if you want to tease the creases out of your work shirt, or use the continuous steam function for your sheets. Number 8. Morphy Richards Easy Charge Power Plus Cordless Iron. We really like the design of this Morphy Richards iron, as well as its outstanding performance. This is a cordless model, which makes it super convenient, but crucially there's no faff in returning the iron to its base when you do need more charge. That's in part thanks to the onboard lights that let you know the exact charge level you're working with, which we think are genius. The recharging process itself is lightning fast, taking just 25 seconds to power up again so that you can go back over any creases. We were impressed by its ability to generate steam at 35 G/min, even if it's lower than steam generating alternatives, which are pricier. The cordlessness made ironing so much easier during testing, and you can pump the trigger button for a 130 G/min steam shot, including vertical steam. Number 7. Sunbeam Hot 2 Trot Travel Iron. If you're looking for a travel steam iron to take on your business trips and vacations, try the Sunbeam Hot 2 Trot Travel Iron that we deemed small but mighty. It effectively de-wrinkled all 3 fabrics we tested, and we specifically noted that it's the perfect size to iron armholes and more delicate, hard-to-reach places, like collars and cuffs. This tiny steam iron heated in under a minute, although our temperature gauge said it wasn't quite as hot as the manufacturer claimed. While it's lightweight, it's likely only good for someone with smaller hands as the features are quite tiny. The heat dial is miniature, and the puff steam button is hard to click on. If you have long nails or larger hands, you might have difficulty using this iron. It was also troublesome to sit the iron upright because of where the cord meets the iron. Number 6. Sunbeam Classic 1200 Watt Iron. If you're looking for a no-fess steam iron, we suggest opting for the Sunbeam Classic 1200 Watt mid-size anti-drip non-stick sole plate iron. As the name suggests, it packs a ton of good features for an affordable iron, and it was so quick to heat up and easy to use. In our testing, this Sunbeam iron heated to 450 degrees in less than a minute. We loved that it was light and easy to maneuver, and we only docked half a point for portability because the 8-foot cord is not retractable. When it came to ironing multiple fabric types, this iron performed well on both satin and cotton, getting all of the ripples out in just a few passes. It took a little more effort to remove wrinkles from the linen, and overall didn't do too well there, hence our rating. We also like that the iron is straightforward to use, and it's easy to distinguish between the settings. Number 5. Rowenta Perfect Pro Station Iron. Our splurge worth of pick is the Rowenta DG8624U1 Perfect Pro Station Iron because it delivers professional grade results and comes with its own docking station. If you're someone who irons often or values the feel and design of a top-notch product, this is an excellent choice. The removable 1.1-liter water tank and smartly designed pointed tip made this pick a definite standout in our testing. Plus, it has the longest cord of all of our picks at 12 feet. During testing, this iron breezed through satin, linen, and cotton fabrics, and the steam was particularly spectacular at removing creases and wrinkles. This iron is heavier and bulkier than others we tested, which can be an asset if you need to apply pressure to a garment or seam, but it might seem more like a workout for everyday use. Katie Berry, the Spruce's Cleaning Review Board member and cleaning expert, stresses that it's 12 pounds without water. Number 4. Butrol 1800 Watt Steam Iron. Hands down, our best overall pick is the Butrol 1800 Watt Steam Iron with digital LCD screen. We think it's ideal for beginners and professional ironers alike. We gave this steam iron a perfect rating for its heat-up time because it was ready to use in just 10 seconds, the fastest of the 30 we tested. We especially appreciated that the display screen noted whether the specific fabric should be wet or dry. You seriously don't have to do any internet research when using this device because all of the details are right at your fingertips. Plus, the display does an excellent job of telling you which setting to choose, so you won't waste any time. The iron also earned a perfect score for both design and portability. We think its ceramic sole plate is large enough to iron everyday fabrics with ease, and the grip handle is perfectly designed for hours of ironing. Number 3. Rowenta Steam Force Iron. For a professional quality iron with a more powerful steam setting than the Focus, I recommend Rowenta's Steam Force model. Christine Miller, an anesthesiologist, historical costumer, and parent of a young child, uses the iron, which she chose especially for its safety features. Although she says that many of her peers in the costuming community use a gravity feed iron, I can't do that because this child will bump into this iron and hurt himself horribly. She uses the Rowenta Steam Force Iron instead, which has every safety feature on the planet. Like the Focus, it turns off after 30 seconds if left facing down, and after 8 minutes if left standing up. For powerful steam and professional quality results, turn to the Rowenta DW9280 Steam Force Steam Iron. Number 2. Black Plus Decker Vitessa Advanced Steam Iron. If you're looking for a less expensive iron with a little less power than a Rowenta Focus, Black & Decker's Vitessa line is a good bet. I tested out the Vitessa on a cotton jacket that had gotten very wrinkled in the wash and a day of sewing and alteration projects. Lifting wrinkles wasn't as smooth or quick with the Vitessa as it was with the Rowenta Focus, but it performed consistently and expelled steam without any spitting or leaking. Pozniak calls it a really solid option that he's used since college. It's also a favorite of Marilee Nelson, a non-toxic consultant and co-founder of Branch Basics. Even Steam Sole Plate Design. The advanced sole plate design is engineered to produce consistent steam flow from heel to tip for fast, professional results versus Black Plus Decker R8X standard iron with standard sole plate. Number 1. Rowenta Focus Iron. Among the experts I spoke to, German brand Rowenta came up most frequently. Its irons are beloved for durability, well-calibrated controls, including its temperature settings and steam trigger, and safety features. Illustrator Myra Kalman uses their ProMaster iron to press sheets, and Freer favors their irons for very fine, very concentrated steam. Although there are more expensive Rowenta irons, some of which are on this list. The Focus, its second cheapest model, is powerful and reliable enough to make it our best-in-class pick. I've been using it for about 6 months for everything from ironing collared shirts to pressing 4 layers of denim into a tight, sewable stack while hemming a pair of jeans. The Focus could unwrinkle creases in one sweep that would take 2 or 3 passes with the ancient hand-me-down I'd used before. Its pointed tip is also very useful on detail work, like collars and the space between buttons.